Hey, Melanie Beckler here with our angel card reading for this week of the February full moon and the week of the 17th through 23rd, 2019. The full moon is on the 19th. So join me in shifting your awareness within as I now ask that we each be surrounded with divine light and love, with our teams of guides, angels, and descended masters of the highest Christed light enter in, lift the frequency, support us each as individuals and together as one in quieting our minds, opening our hearts, elevating our consciousness, and tuning in to the love, guidance, healing frequency, wisdom, and truth that will most serve for this week, right here and now. I now ask that the guides and angels of the highest Christed light connect with me directly and through the angel cards with whatever we most need to know this week, whatever will most serve. So this is a reading for all of us as a collective. And pay attention as I talk about the cards because angels are all around you. And so there may be specifics for you in addition to what I tune into for us as one. Okay, so our first card for this week is a reminder to relax and allow light in. There continues to be an influx of divine codes of awakening streaming in. Know that this energy is seeking to align you with more of the truth of who you are. And so the light has a way of bringing up what's out of alignment, cracking away, peeling off the masks and illusions and fears and insecurities. So if these are arising, know that that's perfectly normal and know that that's a precursor for what's at your core, for the bliss and truth and knowing and inspiration and creativity. So when tension, when strong emotion, when frustration, when insecurity arises, rather than grasping onto it, diving into it, spiraling into it in worry, doubt, and fear, or rather than trying to suppress it, tense and hold it in, relax and allow it to flow through you. Allow emotional storms to pass through you. Hold your energy clear and observe and respond to what arises with love. So if you're feeling angry, love the part of you that's angry. Relax into it, allowing yourself to release. And through that, you're able to let love in. You're able to let light in. I feel prompted to share my emotional healing process. I will link to it in the description below for how to work through emotions that rise to the surface by tuning into what they're tied to in the past, integrating and resolving that so you can in this moment embrace the higher light streaming in. This card is also a reminder that when you're still and calm, when your heart is open, you are able to receive the divine codes on every ray of the rainbow, streaming in all around you. There truly are doorways opening for you to step into more of your divine truth. Remember to relax into it. Like when you're doing yoga and you're in that super hard pose, for me it's triangle pose, and the yoga instructor says, relax into it, relax and smile amidst whatever you're going through to allow light to flow in, to help you to overcome that challenge and to, on the other side of the challenge, claim the blessing of joy and peace and love. If you're on my email list, I shared this past week about how I had an insecurity come up for me. Something in my family where I felt worried and got pulled into this old pattern of fear and worry and insecurity. Luckily, I recognized it. I did a process very similar to what I share in that emotional healing process to release the core wound, to release the wound of being unloved, of being unsupported, of being uncared for by the universe, and believing that the world is out to get me and life is hard and that I'm unloved. So that's the core wound. So when I addressed that and cleared it and integrated it and released it and then meditated, something new in me opened up, a new level of my light, a new level of my truth, a new awareness of my multidimensional self in a way that I'd never experienced this profoundly and this vividly before. So I'm sharing this again now to remind you that so often it takes moving through the challenge to reveal the truth. And then once you get to that truth, you realize that the challenge was an illusion all along. And yet now you have a new perspective to how to move through new challenges, new illusions, new roadblocks that arise on this journey of becoming more of the divine light being you are. On the actual full moon, which if you look at the full moon through astrology, it's happening in 0 degrees Virgo, 0 degrees of a sign being a new beginning. So although full moons are typically about completion and release, this one carries the energy of the new beginnings, and it's a new beginning for how you can live your highest vibrational life. Remember that what guides you in this direction is joy, is love. What are you excited about? What does your heart light up around? What is calling for you to integrate into your experience? Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that it's just about doing those things that are easy, because it's also about moving your body, exercising, eating healthy, the things that you know are powerful to do, that your heart and soul are calling for you to do to raise the vibration of your physical body and your physical surroundings, to allow for a higher level of light and your truth to enter in. This is also about returning to love in the moment, remembering that while you can't always control what happens in your surroundings, you can choose how you respond and react. You can choose to respond through neutrality, by observing, and by catching yourself when you get pulled off base, to return to love and peace and knowing that all is well. And our third card for this week, which is right along with that, maintain your positive state amidst whatever is happening in your life, and know that that energy of well-being that you carry, that energy of harmony, of all is well, of love really, is what guides you to magnetize and manifest the highest possibilities for your life, and to continue to make progress up this staircase of light into embodying more of the divine truth of you, stepping into living with more passion and joy and love. Stay focused on what you want, and stay focused on what you want that you know will bring you joy. So if there's something logical that you've set an intention around, that you're trying to create, but you just don't feel passionate about it, ask yourself, why do you want that? And maybe you're tuning into someone else's dream, someone else's goal, someone else's vision for your life. Recognize that. And then if it is someone else's vision, be willing to let it go, to go within, to reconnect with the truth of you, because we are in this new paradigm where authenticity is the way forward. And so if you're not in alignment with your authenticity and your truth, it's just not going to work. Maybe it'll work in the short term, but in the long term, your fulfillment, your joy, your love, your vibrant well-being is really only possible when you peel back the layers and reveal the truth of you. So cultivate positivity, optimism, joy, and love as you keep light in your field and consciously choose to love, consciously choose to respond to love in each and every moment now. Let's draw a bonus card from the Oracle of the Angels. Wow, that just jumped right out. So Interesting, we have the learning card. So changes are already and will continue to unfold in your life. Be willing to learn. Be willing to learn from every experience, because with that perspective, there are no bad experiences. There are only learning opportunities. So rather than beating yourself up for past failures and shortfallings, let yourself claim the power of learning. Learn from your mistakes to be able to travel, to progress, to move forward into recognizing more of the truth of you. A quick story around this. So I went through a phase where I pretty much did what other people thought I should do in my life. This was when I was much younger, and I got totally disconnected from my truth by trying to please others, trying to make them happy, trying to follow their vision for success. And as you might imagine, this led me to feeling very depressed and low and disconnected. Once I realized that I could live my truth and how to align with that, I had a bit of a period where I felt bad that I had gotten so disconnected, but then I realized that was essential learning, so that I can not only help you to get back on course, but so that I now know and recognize if I begin following someone else's vision. I'm very empathic, so I feel what other people around me want me to do, but now I know because I've claimed the learning from that past experience. This is also about reading, studying. What do you want? It's not too late. Take steps to gain the skills, to gain the knowledge, to start taking action, because doorways are opening for you to truly align with your most vibrant, high vibrational life. Your destiny is calling for you. Be willing to take steps in that direction, to push through the resistance and fear and doubt, to create, to show up in the present moment and shine the truth of you. I feel prompted to draw one more card, and that card is Angel Whispers. So not only are you guided and supported right now in aligning with more of your authenticity and stepping into more of your highest vibrational lifestyle, but your angels are constantly guiding you, whispering to you, nudging you in the right direction. Remember that you're able to consciously tune into that. Just because you might not be able to right now hear angelic guidance, that doesn't mean it's not possible. It's simply because humanity has grown accustomed to lowering our consciousness down, focusing in to logical thought, which is powerful, which is important. Logic is key, but now we're able to combine logic with intuition to receive guidance and act logically to create positive change in our lives as individuals and in the world. So take time to quiet your mind and open your heart to listen to the guidance of your soul and of your angels, encouraging you to go for it, reminding you that you're loved, reminding you that you can do it and that your dreams are valid and that it's time to start creating in alignment with the truth of you. Time in nature is a powerful way to heighten your senses of angelic perception. Also, check out my video about how to learn your guardian angel's name, because in it I share a process for going within, connecting to your central divine I am column, and lifting up through your third eye, through your crown, up above your head, into the first center above your head, your center of angelic communication, where you can connect with your guardian angel, receive their name, but so much more, receive the angelic guidance, wisdom, and love that is available to you right here and now when you're willing, open to lift and meet the angels halfway to allow that guidance to flow forth in your life. So that's our reading for this week. I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope you have a beautiful week. If you'd like to learn more specifically about the full moon energy, I have a video about that. 5 things you should know about the full moon February 19th. As always, the light in me reflects the light in you. I thank you. I love you. And I want to remind you to shine your light because it's beautiful and it is what will bring you fulfillment. And when you shine your light in service, in love towards others in a way you enjoy, true magic is able to unfold as a result. So open your heart, light up your core, light up your divine I am column, your ascension column, your central column of joy, bliss, and love. Let your light shine and have a most beautiful now. If you've not already subscribed here on YouTube, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, comment below and let me know if you resonated with this reading, and then I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.